said Ray Lewis was the reason why we got to the Super Bowl.
He was.
That last Super Bowl.
Look, bro,
Welcome back to another episode of Point Away Debates.
You got it.
What's our topic, Bama?
The finish of the divisional round, the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee
Lamar
Titans.
You're wrong.
Lamar Jackson.
This conversation is about Lamar Jackson. Whether you believe he completed the season on pace with what he was doing during the regular season or not, if you don't shut your behind up, I really want to cuss you, man. Just
Listen to me. I've been licking my chops because I got names
you
to
lick a
drop.
lot of stuff, but all I'm saying is,
I got names to drop.
Lamar
Give me the
Jackson, did he
floor.
finish the season like anticipated? Were you happy, upset, mad, sad about his performance?
Can I
You're starting.
I'm glad. Devontae Brown, Callan and Lundy, Gregory Green, come into my office.
I apologize to the
Baltimore fans?
No.
Hey, y'all follow me now.
No. That's the Ravens fan.
Oh, okay.
But I called it how I saw it. I told you 2 months ago, especially Devontae Brown, we had a conversation on the phone. I told you. I said,
Let me finish.
when there is a game that is shut your ass up. Excuse me. When there is a game dependent upon just his throwing alone, the ability to succeed will be extremely low. And I called it.
Keep your words the same.
Okay.
Keep your words.
Okay, look, I'm gonna address everything.
Go ahead.
He got 350 in the air and 100 on the ground. I'm sorry, you're already down 28-6. Those are empty calories, quote unquote, from Shannon Sharp.
Okay.
No one cares about those excessive yards that you got. At the beginning of the year, y'all said, "Oh, he leads the league in touchdowns." Listen, I'm sorry. How many?
At the end, not the beginning.
Yeah, at the end of the year, he led the league.
But you said beginning. I got you.
I'm sorry.
Keep going.
During the year, let me rephrase that. During the year, you said he leads the league in touchdowns. Okay, I'm sorry. How many touchdowns did he throw in his divisional game? What did I tell you? He threw one touchdown. He had 3 turnovers. That's .33 for his touchdown to turnover ratio. He threw 2 picks. He threw 2 picks and had a sack, strip, fumble. Okay? You know what I'm saying? 50% of the blame on this game deserves to be on
50.
It deserves on Lamar Jackson's shoulders.
Okay, so we ended off with you saying that he was 50% of the blame
for the Baltimore Ravens loss.
All I wanted to know was about Lamar Jackson's performance. We know why Baltimore lost the game. So if any of y'all plan on talking about any of that, we know why Baltimore lost the game.
His performance was strictly empty calories.
Okay, so here's my thing. I want to segue to the next man. Because everything, I feel like you've hit everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not have gone in depth about something, but I feel like you hit everything.
I needed to go in depth.
I don't know. Well, hold on. You're going to get an opportunity, but I want to go to the next man.
We're going to let you spin the block, man.
What's depth?
Hold on. Before we continue, the reason why I'm going in depth and I'm coming for blood, you guys, Devontae Brown, Greg Green, Callan, Anna Lundy, Mr. Green, person that I cherish.
What did they say?
Look, they were berating me and called me a hater. They berated me for 2 months.
So here's the thing.
Oh, wait, don't continue.
No, I want to go to the next man because
No, this is going to be quick. I'm almost done.
I got you. You can hit that at the end. I want to go to the next man.
Okay,
I want everybody.
I respect it.
I want to
to hit the point. They might have been
for blood.
Say them names again.
Greg Green, Callan Anna Lundy, Devontae Brown, Mr. Green.
Okay. Yeah, all right. He might be a hater, but back to the topic.
Come on, bro.
So we talking about Lamar Jackson only, nothing else.
He ain't got nothing.
Not about the divisional round, just Lamar Jackson.
Not about the team, just Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Lamar
getting,
Jackson
right?
and his performance. Whether you think he did great, whether you think he did bad, whether you
just Lamar Jackson.
He touched on everything that we've been saying, and we had this conversation after the game. You make Lamar Jackson throw 57 times, he can't beat you.
59.
59. Even worse, 59. Lamar Jackson is not the quarterback right now, so his performance wasn't horrible, but I feel like the Ravens went away from what they were winning with. And Lamar Jackson.
You're not talking about
how many times did Lamar Jackson run the ball?
I got what you're saying.
He had at least 12
He ran
rushes.
the ball for 20 times. He ran the ball 20 times. So where you got that from? I have absolutely no clue. He ran the ball 20 times for 143 yards.
143.
I don't know. He need to run it 45 times. He throwing it 59 is not his.
No, we're not talking. We talking about that.
Your argument was they deviated away from what they did. He ran the ball 20 times. What did they deviate away from?
They threw it 50.
No,
they never threw the ball. They never threw the ball over 30 times in the season.
You're wrong again. I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that though.
Less than 40.
But here's my.
How many times did they throw it 40 times?
No. I'm saying how many times they threw it less than 40? It's been at least 3 times.
No,
less than. You said more than 40.
More.
No, I'm calling. No, right. I'm saying more than 30.
Never threw the ball more than 40 times. They threw the ball five different games. They threw the ball, including Tennessee's game. They threw the ball 30 times in 5 different games.
Yeah.
So at a 16 games, they threw the ball 5 times.
17.
Including
the Tennessee game.
Including season.
Yeah.
So
5 games, they threw the ball 30 times.
So throwing the ball 30 times is not what they do. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. So
he threw the ball 59. Oh, I'm sorry, 59 times.
59 times. So what I'm saying is they deviated from what they did best. But actually the Titans made them do that.
Thank you.
Right? That's really what happened. The Titans made them do that.
Different conversation.
Yeah. No. I'm saying we just talking about Lamar Jackson's performance. So what I have to say is they went away from what they do best because you're throwing it 59 times. That's not what he do best. Because you put him in the pocket.
Clip. Listen to what you're saying. You're making it seem like Greg Roman intentionally deviated away from his game plan. Just what you said. The Titans put them in a situation to where they had to deviate.
Yeah,
Okay,
they had to.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he wanted to, but they had to. But that's not what Lamar Jackson does best.
Okay, now I got you.
So once you put Lamar Jackson in the pocket and say throw the ball 59 times, you're then adding opportunities for more sacks.
Okay.
Because he's gonna sit in the pocket, he's gonna try to read.
Fact.
So that's what was happening with him. That's all I'm saying.
No, I got you.
I still respect Lamar Jackson's game. Year 3, he's gonna be a different player.
He's gonna be better.
Yeah,
he's gonna be better. No question. Go
It's
ahead,
up to you, bro.
Okay, I agree with what you said, but I'm going to a little deeper.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
You know, this my
You're
dog.
not finna stat us to death. You can give up.
I ain't gonna stat y'all to death.
You ain't gonna stat us to death.
Now you said
let him get his run in.
Now you said
everybody gonna want the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Let him get his run
now
in.
did Lamar Jackson have a bad game? Me personally, as I look at it, no, he did not have a bad game.
Okay.
This is why. He put up 500 total yards as one person.
Okay.
No other player has done that. Number 1. Number 2, I'll give him 1 interception, 1 fumble.
No, you can give them both.
No,
big fact.
I mean, you can say that, but was that first interception
You
really
can give
his
them
fault?
both.
I'm gonna rebuttal.
I'm giving.
Can I? I'm
No,
going to.
you can't rebuttal.
No. I'm listening.
Okay, you can have it.
I'm just saying. I'm going to rebuttal here in a little bit.
You can have it. But he had 143 rushing, and he had 365 total passing yards, 1 TD. Okay, cool. He hit. If you really watch the game, the things I can really like
build on
is like he can throw the ball down the field, dude.
Okay.
He hit Hayden Hurst in the chest for a touchdown pass. He hit Seth Roberts on a post route in his hands, and he dropped it on 3rd. So I mean, like he hit Marquise Brown, Hollywood, on a seam route. Now the things that he need to work on, like what I did see in the game that was wrong, is him being an immature player, but that's because he's only in year 2. Is because he was pressing too hard. Yes, he talked about, I can't start late. I can't do this. I can't do that. Okay, he started late. The whole offense started late. And number 1, Mark Ingram was not fully healthy. Number 2, Mark Ingram, Pro Bowler, not fully healthy.
I'm not giving you that.
Nope.
How can you not give me
I told you injury's part of the game.
Okay, injury's part of the game.
That's
Name one Pro Bowl wide receiver.
He don't have one. We already, but how many Pro Bowl tight ends he got?
How many Pro Bowls? Wait. Before you continue, your argument was the Baltimore Ravens got 12 Pro Bowls. That's the most. That's tied for the most in history. You said that.
That's the most this year.
That's the most
in
this year.
13.
This year was 12.
Okay,
right?
go ahead.
Okay.
You got
how many Pro Bowls on offense you had?
Listen. You got Richard Ricard as a fullback.
I'm sorry.
You got You got Mark Andrews, a tight end. He twists his ankle in the game.
Okay.
He's hurt. You got Mark Ingram.
Still playing.
He was already hurt before the game.
Still playing.
And then you got Lamar Jackson. That's the only 4 that's on the offense.
I'm sorry.
Please tell me a wide receiver.
What you said? Hold on, wait.
Please tell me another weapon that's on the offense.
Listen, this is.
Please tell me another weapon that's on the offense.
Let me speak.
Wait.
Let me speak. What your problem is at the beginning of the season, you said there was no weapons. When the Pro Bowl list, wait.
You're not You're not listening to me.
No, yes I am.
You're not putting injuries in it. You're not putting
That
injuries in it.
don't count.
I understand what you're saying, Clip. I'm talking to him.
Okay.
You're not putting injuries in it.
Hold on.
Put injuries in it.
When the Pro Bowl list came out, you literally said in the group chat, and I go,
Y'all said it first.
No, we did
To be
not.
exact.
No, we did
Come on.
I brought that up first.
Okay.
No, we
So-
did not. You said
I
he
brought-
got 12. We got 12 Pro
got 12
Bowls.
Pro
Bowls.
So that means you have legitimate. You don't have to have extraordinary. You have legitimate options on the offense.
Let me give you some stats. Mark Ingram had 22 yards rushing.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
Next man up, the Philadelphia Eagles made the
Gus
playoffs.
Edwards had 20 yards rushing.
So
He
wait,
not letting me get to my point. My point is we got out of our scheme early.
Because I got your ass kicked.
No, it was 14-6. It was 14-6.
And you got your
We go
boots
for it on 4th and 1 in our territory when we
And
should have
didn't
kicked the
get
field goal and let them drive the field.
False. You went 8-8. If you're 100%, you go for it.
That's in the regular season. This is the playoffs.
You're eight-
Everything is different.
Hold on, listen.
Everything is different.
Everything is
is different, man.
Hold on, DJ.
We went for it on 4th and 1 in our
Hold on.
territory.
Hold on. If you're 100% in the regular season,
Okay, bro,
you
I
go
understand.
for it.
I got your point. What is your question?
Bro, when you are injured, when you have injuries, things happen to where you got to get out your playbook, bro. We didn't have Mark Ingram. Did you see Mark Ingram play any of the second quarter?
Talking about
He did have Mark
because
Did Mark Ingram play any of the second
you
quarter?
deviated away from your own point, which is something you started the season with, and you continue to deviate away from. It was your main point throughout
Every
the
time.
season. No, wait, talking about because
Every time he said something, what would he say?
no, but because you're
Lamar
both
Jackson
missing
cannot
the
throw.
point. You're both missing
I'm
the
listening.
point, and that's not what he said. He said the same thing I said. We doubt his throwing ability.
That's what I just said.
So no, cannot throw. No, and this
Doubt it, cannot do the same thing.
No, and
No,
this
it's
is why
definitely not.
This is why I'm telling you you're wrong. Because because
Colt McCoy cannot throw.
stop, be quiet. We got crucified.
So-
Stop. Listen, we got crucified in the
Yes.
comments by subscribers and people just coming through and watching the video. Oh, y'all don't know football because, and I say, well, you don't know football why? Wait, stop.
Okay, I can back up my argument with that.
Because they said just what you said. Y'all said he can't throw. He leads the league in touchdown throws. I never said he couldn't throw. I said I doubt his throwing ability. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better. I put on Facebook and I've said on YouTube before, one thing specifically. What happens when he has to throw the ball 30 times a game and win you the game? And he's 3-3. In his career, he's 3-3.
I'm gonna back up my argument.
Wait, talking about in the playoffs.
Okay.
What has he
Come on.
done in the playoffs that makes you believe that he's going to be a great thrower?
Let me give you a staggering stat.
Staggering stat. Go ahead.
Staggering stat.
Because I got him here
Peyton
too.
Manning lost 3 of his first game before he won a playoff.
Facts. He lost more in the first round than
Tony Romo has lost 2 of his playoff appearances
Facts.
before. But what did they all have?
Here was my-
What did they all have in the playoffs? What did they all have in the playoffs,
Right,
DJ?
answer my question.
Answer mine first.
That's not what we're talking about.
What I'm saying is, okay.
You gotta listen more than you talk, and I've let y'all talk plenty.
Okay, come on.
Here's my point.
I'm just backing up my argument. That's all I'm doing.
And you're not.
Okay.
The question is doubting his throwing ability. I ain't saying nothing about winning.
That wasn't the question. The question was, how was Lamar Jackson's performance? He had 500 total yards by himself. Is that a bad performance?
And it was empty calories.
No. Is that a
You're
bad
already down
performance?
28-6.
Bama, it's 500 yards total by one person.
Empty calories.
Bad performance.
Empty calories.
Empty
calories.
Bro, is 500 total yards a bad performance?
Empty calories.
I'm just saying, it's 500 total yards a bad
500
performance
total yards
in the playoffs.
Listen to what I'm saying.
By yourself.
Are you gonna let me answer the question?
Go ahead.
All right then. 500 total yards is not a bad performance, but he proved what we have been saying since
DJ.
we won. So no,
That wasn't the question.
To answer your
DJ,
listen to what I'm
that wasn't the
saying.
question.
You gotta listen.
That wasn't
You gotta
DJ.
listen more than you talk.
That
I
wasn't the
let you talk.
Okay.
500 total yards in a game is not a bad performance.
Right.
He lost in that game.
He did. But I'm not saying that. The question was.
And I just answered it. No, it's not. No, it's
so
not.
we're not talking. So I'm not talking to you then. So I'm not talking to you then. I'm talking to him because you said he had a bad performance.
I don't want to talk about injuries
calories.
because guess what?
Okay,
when
cool.
it was healthy,
Okay, cool.
y'all was
But what
when
I
it was healthy.
will
Lamar
win.
Jackson was MVP.
We will win.
I didn't hear nothing
He's still
about
MVP.
anybody. I didn't hear nothing about anybody else clowning.
Right.
So here's my thing: the same people that was dropping passes, I'll give Lamar Jackson credit for that. It was a lot of drop passes in that game that could have helped his situation and his receivers.
Okay.
But when they was catching them touchdowns in the regular season, all I heard was Lamar Jackson was leading the league in touchdown in the reception touchdown thrown. But now that he gets into playoffs, his receivers dropping the ball. Who he got? Hollywood Brown ain't nobody. Mark Ingram is injured. I don't want to hear that.
Hold on.
Stop. I don't want to hear that.
If you go back on tape,
Go ahead.
DJ, if you go back on tape, what did I say? I said he really don't have nobody. And you
I'm not arguing that.
Andrews, I give you that.
But here's my.
that's what I said. I'm a real.
If
you talking to me? Don't talk to no bandwagoners, dude.
If you want to bring
don't talk to a real Baltimore fan.
I'm not. That's the problem. I'm not talking to a real Baltimore fan. If you want to bring up, I'm talking about you.
I'm a real Baltimore fan.
No, you're not.
We don't have no number one wide receiver right now.
So
am I right or wrong?
So here's my thing. Why would you bring up how many touchdowns he's thrown and the fact that he leads the league in touchdowns and quarterback rating in multiple games?
But that's during the season,
I think
DJ.
quarterbacks don't have a number one. We can go there.
How many?
Russell Wilson, we been said that. Y'all gonna say DJ Metcalf.
And he lost.
DK.
But he lost.
In the same
But
round
that's what I'm saying. But that's my point. If Russell Wilson have a number one,
Jimmy G don't got a number one.
Emmanuel Sanders is better than any of our wide receivers.
He came in the middle of the season.
Wait, Emmanuel Sanders is the number one and he plays slide?
No, listen. I'm saying. Hold on.
Go ahead. Emmanuel Sanders is the number one.
I'm saying they have two.
Who else?
Talking about, bro. They got a rookie named Debo Samuels dogging dudes. What is you saying?
He a one.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Marquise Brown.
That's it. Name another wide receiver on our team that's gonna do something to the defense.
Look, listen.
I'll wait.
Listen, your problem.
Andre Allen. Name another wide receiver that's gonna do something to another team. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Your argument was at the beginning of the season.
No, the whole argument was, did Lamar Jackson have a bad game? Did he really have a bad game, Andre?
Yes, because they are empty.
That's your opinion.
Wait.
Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. I have to argue with it. I have to argue with it to make it a conversation.
Stay right there.
Why are we reverend Lamar Jackson?
Am I ready? Can I speak?
You got it.
Stay sitting back. It's called.
Touch him.
No. That's called glory. That's called glory.
Touch him. You the coach. He's a Colts fan.
That's called empty calories.
You almost spit.
Hold on, wait. Dak Prescott was down 28 points to the Green Bay Packers, and he put up 400 and some yards. And guess what happened? He put stop, because I let you speak. Now it's my turn.
That's not what
he didn't do jack. You want to know why? Because he didn't win the game.
That's what I'm saying.
He put up 400. No, that's not what you're saying.
I'm gonna go back to him.
No, that's not what you're saying. It's empty.
Twice. It's be okay.
It's
empty calories.
It's people like this.
It's empty calories. He was down against the Jets.
Andrew Luck only been to the AFC Championship.
Empty calories. You're down.
Score 7 points.
I'm gonna let him talk.
Let him talk. Now I want to ask you something.
It's empty calories.
Stop. According to the question, and I do have to apologize. There was a question and there was a statement that
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. There's a statement.
I was talking to him.
No, I got you.
Okay.
According to the question, he did not play a bad game.
He didn't.
He did not play a bad game.
Stat-wise.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, but and I'm not switching the question whatsoever. Give me your evaluation of Lamar Jackson in that game.
He sat in the pocket too long. How many sacks did he take? You know what I'm saying? Like,
he took 4 sacks.
I'm not knocking. Again, my statement was Lamar Jackson isn't ready. My evaluation of Lamar in that game is the same as been all season. As long as you force him to throw the ball 30 plus times, he's not gonna beat you. He didn't look horrible, but he had how many turnovers?
3.
I mean, 3 turnovers, you don't have a good game.
Can I rebuttal off that real quick?
You're right.
Can I rebuttal off that real quick?
Pertaining to the question that I asked him.
Pertaining to the 3 turnovers, the reason why I don't trust his throw. Wait. No. This is pertaining to the 3 turnovers. The reason why I do not trust his throwing ability. Did you see the first pick? It was a tad bit high. It hit his hands. Wait. Huh? Wait, Rod. I'm about to get to that.
Okay.
Rod, I'm about to get to that.
Come on.
It was a tad bit high, which is why I don't trust. You know, if it hits the receiver's hands, he's got to catch it. All right, cool. It was a tad bit high. It was an interception. The 6th drop, and I know I'm spot on with this. The 6th drop, where did it hit him? And wait, the 6th drop.
Of who?
The 6th drop of the game for the Baltimore Ravens. I know this for a fact.
Which means they had at least 6.
Yes, that 6th
to
drop.
Lamar Jackson's credit.
Yes, the 6th drop of the game. Guess where he hit the receiver?
He probably out of bounds.
No, he hit the receiver on his chest. That's exactly why I don't trust his throwing. You hit your receiver. That's a tad bit high, but then he's running the exact same route and you hit him on the chest. That's such sporadic.
It's not consistent.
It's not consistent.
What was you about to say about the turnovers?
What I about to say about turnovers? Okay, you can give him the 3 turnovers. I give him 2 turnovers, the fumble, and he threw it right at the dude on the sideline. But what I was saying was like during that game, I saw a lot from Lamar Jackson. I saw the bad things. I saw was immaturity because he was overthinking too much. Your wide receivers are covered. Why are you still standing? You ain't been doing.
Why you don't give him all the turnovers? No, I'm saying I'm
gonna give him all the turnovers. He can have it. He can have it. Mark Andrews missed the pass. It's still gonna be on the quarterback. Regardless, any playoff performance is gonna be on the quarterback. But what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Since we lost, Lamar Jackson didn't play.
Not necessarily. Wait. No. Here's him. No.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm talking to.
I know, and he's in the middle because because of the turnovers. He kind of straddled the fence.
He's in the middle.
You gave him credit for the 500. But
that's what I'm saying.
Marked the 3 turnovers.
I mean,
exactly what I'm on.
Here's what I'm saying. If Lamar scores and keeps up with the score of the Tennessee Titans, it's definitely not his fault. If he scores 27 and the Titans happen to go for 2 and they win 28-27, it's not on Lamar. It's the defense's fault that they gave up 28 points.
Wait though.
But
you still.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying no turnovers.
No turnovers. But what happens when? If Hurst catches a pass, what happens if Seth Roberts catches that pass?
Hold on. You know
I'm
that.
just asking.
No, you know that.
Now it's like excuses.
Wait.
Right?
There ain't
now
no
we putting excuses in it.
That 6th drop, the tight end hadn't turned his head back to the quarterback. It literally hit him in his chest.
Literally.
Here's the issue.
He's
not accurate, right? You agree with us on that?
He's not always accurate. No, he's
not accurate. Don't put always if either you're accurate or you're not.
Did you watch the game?
Yes.
Did you see when he threw the ball to Malcolm Brown?
I'm not okay. You're talking
was
about
that not accurate or accurate?
That was sometimes accurate.
You said sometimes. You talking about accurate all the time. Right?
Average people are capable of great things.
Okay, let me end this. Lamar Jackson has went to the playoffs ever since he started.
I'm finna throw the phone to 2. It's 2 years.
What is a quarterback graded on?
He had 7. He threw
playoff wins.
No. What is a quarterback graded on? Going to the playoffs.
Andrew left and
That's what you said.
Andrew got 4.
Thank you for bringing.
They got blown out by the Patriots.
Because this is what I want to end this segment with.
He's on second. He's only in the second year.
This is what I want to end.
He's 23 years old.
This is what I heard all season long, and not by y'all specifically, your Facebook family, you know what I'm saying, comments on YouTube. He's top 5 already. We don't know football. He's the MVP, which I never disagree with. He is accurate. He's a better passer than we give him credit for.
Nope.
First one you said top 5 already.
I'm just saying.
We've had the floor. It's time to give the judge the floor.
He's the first to do blank, and blank. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson is a great athlete and a great player.
Yes,
he will eventually become a great quarterback.
Absolutely.
The only thing that I had agreements with, which to your point, the question was starting, did he have a good game? To me, he had a good game. Could it have been better? Hell yes, we know that. But it wasn't a bad game. So here's my point though. Started this season, ended last season with the same thing, but going into the playoffs.
That's what you said.
I question his throwing ability. Until he gets that, I do not see him winning a game.
And I've also
and that's facts. Because I said
they had the number one rush attack. This ain't about
hold on.
They had the number 1 rush attack with 200 yards a game.
Yeah.
And then they had a top 5. I don't know where they ended up, but y'all had
it was probably top. Let's say top 10.
Okay, so y'all had a top 10 defense, and it probably had a lot to do with y'all
had a top 5 defense.
It was top 10.
Okay, so
scoring defense, which what matters. Y'all were top 5.
That's what we talking about.
No, we talking about period.
So here's my thing. When it matters most is either win or go home game. So I don't care if it's week 15, 16, you know what I'm saying, or the playoffs. So here's my thing.
Correct.
First game. Rookie season, he only played 7 games. I understand. 48%, 194 yards, 2 TDs, an interception, and 3 fumbles.
3 fumbles.
I know. Okay, so here's my thing. And
I can't argue
about people say, they could have won that game with 22 seconds left on the clock. They were on the opposite side of the field. No, I got you. A touchdown wins them that game. He fumbles the ball, and that's how the game ends.
Exactly.
Okay. This year, 52%, 365 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. One fumble.
Empty calories.
52% is not bad.
You're right. It's awful. You're right. It's awful.
But
as far as what? Completion percentage?
Andre, you gotta understand the coach. You cannot blame everything on LJ, bro, because you went away from your game plan. Greg Roman, John Harbaugh,
and this is my point.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Okay.
My only question was early on: what happens when he has to win you a game? What happens when he goes down early?
And that's exactly what I've been saying all year.
That's what I said. I said immaturity.
You cannot blame them deviating away from what they know.
But why?
Because of the simple fact that
we were down 14-6.
The quarterback's job primarily is to pass the ball.
Yep.
Because but understand something. I get them deviating away, and that's why he didn't look as good, but he had a chance to go win that game.
He did. Absolutely. And that's what I said on Facebook. He had plenty of opportunity to win. I said he will be a hero. He'll be a seasoned hero until he wins a playoff game.
His receivers or his receiving options did not bail him out not one bit. He says that they had minimum 6 drops. Minimum. He said the 6, and I'm not arguing with that. All I'm saying is that's a lot of drops. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of drops. Those could be potentially key plays, but at the end of the day, I know one thing's for sure: make him throw the ball 30 times. You got a heck of a lot better chance when he's 3-3 in his career.
Okay, all I gotta say is that he overachieved his expectation this year.
For the regular season, yes.
Yeah, okay.
No.
So that, how did he not?
He definitely did.
If you hold on, wait.
That's why they call you a hater.
Why you say so, DJ? Why you say so, DJ? This is why they call you a hater, bro. This is why they call you a hater,
I'm just saying.
Don't make this.
My bad.
Can I speak?
This is why they call you a hater, bro.
Can I speak?
Keep talking.
Can I speak?
Because the more you talk, the more you become as a hater, not a critic.
Can I speak?
As we let you speak, the question was, did he exceed expectations for the regular season?
As far as passing, no.
That's not what he asked you. That's not what he asked you.
No. But what has been my argument?
That's not what he asked.
No. My bad.
According to your argument,
yeah,
you're right.
according to my argument, and that's all I've been saying all year. I've never said. Wait. I'll let you speak. Let me speak.
No, I'm not talking.
He like
What I'm saying is, I've literally said
he should have let him.
The guy's the MVP.
Yeah.
Should have let him finish, bro.
He threw for less than 3,200 yards in an equation because they already had the first round. Wait.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. Before they had the first round bye locked up, that's a full season. You threw less than 200 yards a game.
Bam.
What is so impressive about that?
Okay.
You're putting those stats comparable to Dak Prescott's second year.
I'm gonna let the people handle him. I'm gonna let the people.
No. I was right.
Handle him.
I told y'all.
Handle him now.
I told y'all from the jump. If you needed to put the ball in just his throwing ability, the turnout wasn't going to be right.
That's where you make.
So you saying Russell Wilson can't never rush the ball?
That's not what I said. You're definitely reaching.
You let him off. Hold on. Tomorrow.
You're definitely reaching.
This is why you're a hater.
How?
He asked a specific question.
He did.
You made it even more direct to the point that you wanted to make.
Absolutely, because that's the only thing that I've been critiquing.
You said no.
That's not his question though.
You said no, he didn't.
And I took it to my own point.
So here's my thing: leading the league in touchdowns.
And what did he do in that game?
Come on, breaking the rushing record and going 14.
And what did he do in that game?
And going 14-2.
And what did he do in that game?
Baltimore having a historic season.
Not exceeding his.
I'm sorry. What is it? This is a league of what have you done for me lately?
Hey, Bama.
Everybody.
14-2.
We broke the record.
It's going to be the MVP.
We broke the record.
But you're telling me he didn't exceed their expectations, which means that you expected him to be MVP.
No.
So just before you go into another tangent, answer this question. Did you expect him to be MVP coming into this season?
No.
So he exceeded expectations.
Not as far as the third quarterback. He has not.
That's not his question.
And wait.
Hey,
Hold on. Don't apologize. No, I'm not.
Thank you.
No, I'm not.
That's all I was trying to. That's what I was trying to accomplish.
I don't care what they're talking about. What did I say?
Whole time.
What did I say?
You want to?
What did I say the whole time? I said his throwing ability is not up to par. That's exactly what I stood on
Bama, you a
the
hater.
entire time. No, I'm not.
Facebook.
But he winning the MVP though.
He
You a hater, bro.
And I've never said that he wasn't
You
going to
a
win the
hater,
MVP.
bro.
But the question was, did he?
His throwing caused y'all to lose the game.
Question was,
hater, bro.
the question was,
Okay. Oh well, I'm a hater. His throwing sucks. Oh well, sorry.
He just said that he never said that he wasn't gonna win MVP. The MVP conversation that we had, you told me that you had Russell Wilson and Chris McCaffrey over Lamar Jackson.
You sure
I did.
And we
I
can
had
pull
Russell
tape.
too.
I did.
We can pull tape.
I still think
I
Russell
did.
deserved-
I had Russell.
But wait, DJ. What? Don't shake your head. What has been my argument? His inability to throw the ball, right?
Yeah. It had.
Bama,
That
you
wasn't the
hate
question.
His inability to throw the ball.
Hey,
You not understanding the question.
I don't care about what the question is. I'm telling you what I said. What I said was his inability to throw the ball.
He named
I can't remember that
Some
name.
Green,
One
Mr.
name,
Green.
Mr. Green.
Mr. Green.
It don't matter about what the question.
What's that name is?
It's about
What are my
Greg,
people's names?
Hold on. Greg Green,
What?
Devontae Brown, Kellen Ananandi, and Mr. Green.
Listen,
I've told
he
you.
is a hater.
No, okay.
I will tag y'all.
Listen, I was
will
right.
tag y'all on this.
I was right. I was
I will
right.
tag y'all.
I
on
was
this.
right.
I'm gonna tag y'all.
I was right about his throwing ability. It wasn't good enough to win the game.
I'll give him this.
It wasn't good enough to win the game.
Bama, no Baltimore.
It wasn't good enough to win the game.
Baltimore fan is
It wasn't good enough to win the
Lamar
game.
Jackson guard.
It was not good enough to win the game.
Bama. Okay, no Baltimore.
I know, okay, because I was right. His throwing was not good enough to win the game.
Bama, you were right.
You
to
are
question
right about the.
His throwing ability. I know.
Stop right there.
Nobody is questioning you about this.
Say 3 positive things about Lamar Jackson in this season right now.
His MVP, his ability to win the game, and his decision making.
14-2. You can put 4 in there if you want to.
I'll take those.
No, he said 3, and I gave him 3.
I'll take those as 3 separate than first.
All right, how about 14-2?
Okay.
But say something nice about him. Yeah, that was just too
Great.
No, his
Great leadership.
Wait. This is not your time, Baltimore Ravens
Calm
fan.
down, Lamar.
Definitely affected his
Statistics
decision making.
says y'all look at Baltimore. Look at me. Look at
Out of the
me.
playoffs with everybody else. Look
Look at me.
Look at you.
We on the couch, but
Yeah.
we'll be biting.
Now you sound
We'll
like
be
a Cowboys
biting.
fan. All right, go ahead.
There is no hate.
Y'all not gonna be bad.
The kid definitely
Back out of
superseded. He definitely no. Let me put it like this. He astronomically outweighed what I thought was going to be the Baltimore Ravens. Wait, be quiet.
Just answer my
Because no, be quiet. Because this is definitely my time to give him shine.
I'm saying you
He
just answered my
definitely
question.
exceeded expectations.
You just answered my question.
Hey, Rod, come on. I just need him to say 3 positive things.
He went 14-2. His decision making, and he led the league in touchdowns.
Okay, all right.
What can you say about that?
So what you saying?
So here's the thing. I should have been more specific. Said compliment. I'm gonna take because you gave me at least 5. I'm gonna take them. I wanted it to be specific to Lamar Jackson and his ability to play the game. But regardless, so you was right to doubt his throwing ability, all that good stuff.
And wait, before you continue, that's all I've said all year.
Right.
I literally and to this point, I told Devontae Brown on the phone. I told him, I said,
I agree with you.
I hope
I agree
Devontae
with
Brown
you.
don't.
No, but listen, bro.
I hope Devontae Brown don't even watch this.
Listen, no, he know. I told him I was gonna share.
I'ma tag him.
No, all I said was, bruh, when he needs to, when he needs to depend on his throwing alone, it's going to be a tough job for him to win the game. That's all I said. I've never bashed him.
Please don't ask him nothing else because he's going to deviate back to his
He's not gonna
point.
deviate.
No, he's gonna deviate back
Andrew
to the
Luck
point.
scored 7 points in the AFC Championship.
Don't say nothing.
Russell Wilson don't have no Pro Bowl wide receiver, right?
This year.
He lost.
Yes, he did.
Why you can't give Lamar Jackson that same credit?
What same credit?
Him too.
Stop.
Y'all did not. You did not go on Russell Wilson.
no,
I'm the only person.
I definitely went in on
He
it.
definitely,
okay.
he definitely had empty stats
sorry.
too. He went down 22-7 or 21-3. I'm sorry. Let me be
Am
specific.
I sorry? Did you say anything bad about Russell Wilson?
What you want us to say?
But-
I'm sorry.
Are you talking
Did you
Bama
say-
only?
I am sorry.
Okay, my fault.
But you didn't say anything.
But
You
you-
really didn't say anything
because it's
about Lamar. Did you say anything?
His ability is not restricted to his throwing.
That's Lamar Jackson then. His ability is not restricted to his throwing.
Yes, it is.
He proved to you that he can throw the ball. He threw
No,
for 365
It's
yards.
not
No,
restricted by
no,
his
no, no.
throwing. by.
He threw for 365
And empty stats.
And we can go back on camera
Ice
again.
cream.
No, we can go back on camera again.
Ice cream.
He hasn't threw over 300 yards. He just did.
And empty.
With
I'm
a
sorry.
mediocre,
He's
with
down
a mediocre wide receiver core.
28-6.
How many teams can we say have?
That's not his fault.
How many teams got a mediocre?
Yes,
It's
it
not,
is.
28-6 is not his fault. You
Yes,
can't
it
put
is.
100% on LJ, bro.
No, I definitely didn't say it was.
How much percent? Let's do this then. How much percent?
I definitely said 50.
50%.
The defense deserves.
50?
Hey, check me out.
I don't understand the defense. But 50 of Lamar? You're not gonna put nothing on the coaching staff.
No.
Three turnovers.
This how we doing it.
You put how much on the coaching staff?
Correct me when I say something wrong. Anybody? We're finished.
No, we don't do this.
Anybody correct me when I've said something incorrect. Lamar Jackson will win MVP. He did exceed regular season
Exceeded, because I said 10-6.
He said say something. He say something we disagree with.
Thank you. That's
You
one-
have a hard time of living.
No, I'm just saying, I said
it's hard to
10-6.
talk to me.
Talk to me now.
He exceeded the regular season expectations. The fact that
You
he
gotta take
went
one, too.
14-2 was astounding to me. I did not see that coming whatsoever.
I didn't see it either.
The only argument that I gave at the beginning of the season was
I'm sorry, I'm on
I
drink
doubt
5 now.
his throwing abilities. So far, we are still correct. In the regular season, it is made for him. In the playoffs, the competition levels up. And I'm not saying that he's incapable of winning a playoff game. It just becomes more difficult because of his abilities. Lamar Jackson will get better. Lamar
Absolutely.
Jackson will be back in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Lamar Jackson will develop to be a better passer.
Absolutely.
And he will become more of a Russell Wilson or...
Absolutely.
Wait.
In today's league, I'm only going to compare
Can I
him
ask you
to-
this question? What does he need to
do?
develop? No.
He just
What does he
need
need?
time.
No, because time is definitely not it.
Wait,
He's went 14-2.
I don't listen.
No. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm coming back to you.
No, Cliff don't have an
No.
answer.
Okay, we can talk about it after this.
Debates, like, comment, subscribe. I just got one question. Are you drunk yet?